So the backtrack's journey up to Yeppoon continues. We've only driven about an hour and a half up the road from where we were last night in Nobby, and we've rocked up into another little country town called Kuya. So this great little free camp we've rocked up to is called Swinging Bridge Free Camp, and as the name suggests, yes, there is a swinging bridge here. It goes over the river, and it's the Kuya River that passes through town here. And there's actually been a bridge here since the early 1900s, and it's been replaced numerous times, but the swinging bridge that they've got here now, that was put in place mid-1980s, and it's a pretty cool little bridge, actually a real novelty for the town. Now, as I said, it is a free camp, so if you don't want any power, it is absolutely free. There's no showers here, but there's toilets down near the pub. But you can, if you get here early enough, they do have power here, and I think it's just low voltage power, and you just got to pay $5 a night, and you pay it at the pub, so it's not a bad deal at all. But yeah, we didn't get here in time, and we don't need the power anyway. So yeah, we're just in our usual off-grid status tonight. Anyway, we've just set up, and we're going to go for a little wander around and check out the swing bridge. According to a placard that we've just read, we're meant to be able to see platypus in here. Either early morning or dusk. So we're not going to hold our breath. It's the one thing that we've never seen, eh?
Yeah, I'd love to see platypus in the wild.
Yeah, definitely. So I think it might be worth getting up early in the morning to see if we can see platypus. Well, we're up at the crack of dawn this morning. We've been told by 3 different locals that this is a really good spot. We see platypus in the wild, and Vicky's that pump, she's already down there at the swing bridge checking it out, so fingers crossed we get to see some. Well, Vicky's already given me a nod, she reckons she's seen one.
So far, but I think all these little circles is them under the water. The one not come back up again.
Right.
So only little.
Oh, Vic. There's one down there. Look at it. Wow. He's quite big. So we'd intended that the stop at Kuya was just going to be for one night, but after talking to a couple of people about what's in the area, we decided to stay. We've come to check out Montapa Tunnel. It's a railway tunnel, and when it was dug in the early 1900s, it was the straightest tunnel in Australia, man-made tunnel. So yeah, it's a railway tunnel, 287 metres long, that goes through the Great Dividing Range. So yeah, we've come down to check it out, and there's a bat colony inside, so it's going to be worthwhile seeing, I reckon. There's access to both ends of the tunnel. One end is pretty easy getting into, nice and flat. At the other end, there's a big staircase, as you've just seen. So this is the northern end of the tunnel. Both ends of the tunnel are cut off by a gate, so you can't walk all the way through and disturb the bat colony that's in the middle of the tunnel. Yeah, it really stinks of guano down this end, that's for sure. I'm guessing the breeze is coming through this side at the moment. Pretty stinky. From what I read, the train used to come through this tunnel for around about 50 years. So it was originally completed in 1912. It took them about 13 months to dig this tunnel all the way through by hand using picks and shovels. And the last use of the tunnel was in the 1960s. What do you think of that?
Yeah, interesting. So,
Yeah.
something a bit different.
Yeah, I think it's a good piece of Queensland rail history well worth visiting.
Yeah, nice little half a day, well, not even half a day trip, like.
Yeah, like an hour and a half, really. We drove past the entrance into yesterday, and I didn't know whether you'd be able to get a caravan down here, but well proven. No worries to get a caravan down here, and plenty of room to turn around if you just come and pass and you want to pull in. So it's only about 3 k's off the main road. So about 20 k's north of Kuya is a little town called Kumba, and about 2 k's outside of Kumba, there's a little waterfall to visit, and a pretty special waterhole by the looks of it. No one around once again. It is part of the national park here. You can't get caravans down in here, so you'd have to leave it up at the top, but my first glance here, it looks like it'd be worth dropping off the caravan and driving down here. Yeah, so we've made an early start this morning. We've come out to a place called the Palms National Park, or Bouldary Park, named after Charles Bouldary. He was a fellow who owned the land around here, and he donated this part of his land so it could be preserved for people to enjoy. It's the natural rainforest that's been left behind here, which most of it's been cut down over the past century or so. But yeah, Charles Bouldary, who was the owner, he left this section of land, or donated this section of land so people could enjoy it. And it's pretty unique because if you have a look at the top there, you can see a whole bunch of palm trees. So yeah, the national park known as the Palms for that reason, for these rare type of palm trees that are located in this area. So we're just going to have a bit of a walk around. There's a 650 metre loop that you can have a look at, and yeah, we're just doing it separately as always since we got the dog with us. So incredibly dark underneath the canopy here, it's amazing. Check out the size of this trunk on this grey gum that's ahead of me here, it's unreal. So it's said that they reckon that this grey gum is about 300 years old, and when it would have started to grow, this rainforest wouldn't have been here, but it's obviously changed, the landscape has changed over time due to fire. And yeah, the rainforest has sprung up all around it. But these grey gums, they were heavily cut down over the past century, and their wood was utilised in all types of building, I guess. But the day's just about over. Showered, cleaned for the first time in 4 days. Got the fire cranking. Time to watch the sunset and have a beer. Have a good one, guys. Cheers. It's a historical homestead, this one. Been here since the 1840s, mid-1840s, and a number of the buildings that we're going to have a look around today, they've been here since the 1850s. So
legacy of bushcraft and the brand he built himself. From the hallmark elastic-sided boots, stock whips and saddles,